Hello everyone, and welcome to Warlock's Journal Contest number 11, the first video introduction to a Warlock's Journal contest. Have you read through a role-playing supplement such as an adventure, sourcebook, rulebook, and thought to yourself, I could do that? Do you secretly wish people would ask you to design role-playing materials? Or do you want to try your hand at designing for a role-playing book and see your name on the cover? Well, if you've answered yes to any of these questions, then this opportunity is for you, and I urge you to keep on watching. Hello, everyone. This is me, Dominic Riesland. I'm the Grand Poobah at Flying Hare Productions. This is a book that I've already put out called Fields of Blood and Honor, using gladiator arenas in fantasy games. That's my name in the lower left corner, and that's the link to drive-through stuff where people can buy this book. But I'm not here to promote the book specifically. I'm here to talk about the contest number 11 in the Warlock's Journal. Warlock's Journal is a strange tome that crosses time and space gathering information. Well, what kind of things show up in the journal? Well, it's various things. It teleports to a new place every month, and it sometimes revisits old favorites. It'll ask for information on a specific topic each month. Once it obtains this information, it picks its favorites and moves on. Now, I've got a link to the various places the Warlock's Journal has been in the past. Feel free to look at those and have fun. So, where does the information from the Warlock's Journal come from? You, the various people who are watching this video right now, you have the opportunity to provide information for the Warlock's Journal this month. How do you do that? Well, you send in an entry matching what the journal wants by the deadline. We collect these entries and put them into a PDF for people to vote on anonymously. After the voting, all the entries are put into one final PDF with the names and results revealed and made available for free download. The winner gets something cool. In this case, since I'm running it, here's what I've got. The book you saw before was called Fields of Blood and Honor. I'm writing a companion book called Fields of Fame and Fortune. The information that you'll get here will go on into the book, and your name will be on the cover. I expect to have it ready by October 1st, 2014, give or take. Also, 5% of the gross receipts from Fields of Fame and Fortune will go to the winner of this contest. Well, what does the Warlock's Journal want now? Well, in this case, design a group in a fantasy world for fighting in gladiatorial arenas. Now, there are all sorts of ideas you can have for this, and lots of ways you can run with it. You could have an actual gladiator academy, where an older gladiator trains younger gladiators how to fight in the arena. You could have soldiers that are on vacation, as it were, from the army. You could have slaves or criminals that have banded together to try to advance their lot in life. You could have an animal trainer with a menagerie. All sorts of wild and exotic beasts that go fighting in the arena. But this is a fantasy world. We're not limited to the standard gladiator ideas. You could have a group of magicians that fight in the arena. You could have a group consisting of fantasy races such as ogres, minotaurs, dwarves, etc. Or something else. This is only limited by your imagination. Now, there are a few requirements on the design here. One is that the arena participants can't fly, teleport, or otherwise escape the arena. That would lead to very boring fights, and it would get old very quickly. And the second thing is they can't have massive abilities to heal in the arena. Recovering from death once, that might be pretty exciting. Recovering from death all the time, that's just going to get boring very quickly. Your group that you design has to have a leader, but the leader doesn't have to fight. It can be a coach or advisor or something like that, where the leader himself or herself doesn't actually fight, but gets a group of people together who do fight. Group size, anywhere from 2 to 20 participants. Now, if you want it slightly smaller, small end, that's great. If you want it closer to the big end, that's fine too. Word count. Total word count for the whole entry has to be 500 words or less, and everything that the Warlock's Journal does is system neutral. You don't put game rules in the main description. Now, if you want to put in game rules for your favorite system or whatever afterwards, that's as a separate document, that's fine. That doesn't count towards your 500 word limit, and the one thing is that it won't actually be part of the vote. That information will only be revealed after the voting is done and the results are revealed. Now, what kinds of things do you want to include? Well, you don't have to put in all of them. Just put in what you think is important. But things that you may want to consider are the group name, the place of origin or operation, what sorts of team colors or identifiers help people to distinguish that it's a part of this group and not some other group, information on the leader, the group size, the group's power, what kind of members are in there, what are requirements for membership, maybe describe individual members, that's up to you, motivations and goals, and any other information that you think will make your group exciting enough that people will want to vote for it. The entry format, you can either send it as part of the email or you can send it as an attachment to the email. We've got various formats that will work. You can link into a Dropbox or a Google Drive. That works too. Include the name that you want on the final PDF. This is for you, what name you want to identify, and an email address where we can contact you if we have any questions about your entry or if you actually win. Once your entry is complete, send it to flyinghairproductions@gmail.com. We will be accepting entries through August 25th. I'll take a day or two to process it into the voting PDF, and then once that's done, we'll open that up and let people vote on SurveyMonkey for 7 days. We ask to rank your entries in order, for 1 being the best, 2 being second best, and so on. The entry with the best average ranking will win. Ties will be broken based on most first place votes. If that's still tied, we go to second place votes and third place votes, etc. The winner will be announced at the end of this voting period. By submitting an entry, you retain rights to it, but the submission of an entry constitutes an agreement that the Warlock Journal can use your entry in the various PDFs, the voting final, and any compilation work we do afterwards, such as, like compiling like the results from the first 15 Warlock Journal contests or anything like that. And also, you agree that Flying Hair Productions can use your entry, regardless of its placement, in the Fields of Fame and Fortune work. If it's used in this way, Flying Hair Productions will send you a complimentary digital copy of the work, and we'll also make arrangements with whoever wins to, deliver the actual monetary compensation on a timely basis. So, you have watched this video to the end. You've seen what it takes to enter, and you just know how much fun it would be to see your name in print. So what are you waiting for? Go and get that entry done now. Get it in now before you forget. Once again, this is Dominic Riesland at Flying Hair Productions, and we look forward to seeing all the wonderful entries that you will be producing.